Hey guys, how's it going? Preparing here. So today I'm going to talk about a card that I had some fun with in Arena. It's one of the new cards. It's Floating Watcher. And, I said that this card's probably pretty nice in Arena because, well, when you get Void Callers, sometimes you don't get the other demons that you want to really pump up with Void Callers. And before the GVG expansion, you usually picked stuff like Succubus, stuff like, Felguard, just because, well, they're not very good on their own. They're okay just because they're demons and just because it makes Void Caller super insane. Well, this card makes Void Caller super insane. It's actually better to get this than Dread Infernal, in my opinion. Yes, it can get silenced, but what usually ends up happening is the Battle Crab Dread Infernal can become crucial in the late game of the Warlock, and Dread Infernal synergizes with this card if you just happen to do a turn 5 Floating Watcher, turn 6 Dread Infernal, or if it gets Void Collared out, you can just Dread Infernal on turn 6, or you can synergize with Flame Imp, all the other cards that do random damage to you. So I drafted this card today. I actually had my first Warlock draft. I've actually been very unlucky. I mean, I've played GVG Arena for like 20 hours now. I think I've had 2 legendaries, but one of them sucked. It was Mimiron's head, and I only had 3 other mechs in the deck, so I never got Voltron. And the other one was like Alistraza or something. And I've only got Warlock to show up once. It's when I picked it, when I played this card. And never even seen Mage yet. 20 hours of Arena. Insane! But I'm doing pretty well still, and I did very well with the Warlock deck, for what I had at least. And this card carried the shit out of me. And the reason I feel it's so good is because it kind of allows you to really steamroll the game. So what I mean by that is Warlock, if you have enough life, you tap, but you're usually tapping and then playing just junk creatures while you're doing that. So you're basically giving up an opportunity to play more stuff that turn to draw the card. And this pretty much equalizes that. So what I mean is, yes, you lose 2 mana to gain card advantage to possibly make next turn better, but your board doesn't get strong. But with this card, it gets stronger for about 2 mana's worth. It's like it's like you're basically Mark of the Wildling in every turn, because this card is so insane and gets so out of control so quickly that it basically has taunt. And what ends up happening is not only do you develop like an end game solution by drawing so many cards and having them, you also increasingly build up the board, and instead of the old ways where, this strategy would be quite vulnerable, this is main weakness as Warlock, where, you keep drawing, you draw more cards than your opponent, but the cards that kind of suck. You'd play like Knife Jugglers, Raptors, 4 health creatures, and then a Flame Strike happens, and then you're screwed. And you can't really load your deck with big creatures. You can't put in like, too many Boulder Fist Ogres or War Golems, because then when you start drawing them, you can actually play the cards. But this card kind of fits perfectly in that medium where, it's 5, it's not too bad, it's a demon, it can be Void Collared, and it helps you keep up on the board as you develop your late game card advantage. So this card, if you're playing against it, you need to kill this the turn that it's played. A few games I just played it naked on turn 5 and just leave it as a 4/4. My opponent didn't kill it, and they got absolutely destroyed. And, well, today I'm going to show you one of those games. So, hope you guys see the strength in the card. It's much stronger than I had originally anticipated. Again, it's a card that allows Warlock to steamroll the game in every way at the same time. It is a little bit of a win more card, but it's a really win more card, and it even works in very marginal situations. And again, it's a demon. It's great stuff. Hope you guys enjoy the expansion as much as I do. In a few days, constructed time. This Warlock deck's crazy. I think this Warlock deck is fucking terrible. Oh, cool. Explosive Sheep's pretty good. Early game removal. I'm playing that because it's the only way that I kill a Druid Claw efficiently. This is fine actually. I can Dark Bomb, and then that, and then I take 2 damage, but he gets +2/+2. And then I take 2 more damage. Yes, yes!
Truth is my shield.
Okay. Excuse me. That's kind of annoying. Okay. So I can do that guy, Mortal Coil, Soulfire. That's 5. I have 2 more mana. Let's tap. I got a Giant. I'm just gonna Mortal Coil first, because if I discard Mortal Coil, I lose 12 damage. That kinda sucks. What a puny creature. 10 health? I know I had lethal. Chill out. I just want to do more dips. Oops. There it is. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. Nice guy. Floating Watcher.